Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Kamal Belay, and this is your review for the Chelsea versus Manchester United game in the Carabao Cup fourth round, where we've just lost at home 2-1 to Man United, and we're now knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And oh my God, I had a feeling this would happen. 7 wins in a row. Where Lampard mentioned it's dangerous to have 5 wins in a row, but when you have 7 wins in a row, becomes more dangerous. I saw this coming. Too much optimism, too much complacency. I saw from fans, I saw from the players, the team selection, the tactics from Lampard, the performances from the players in the first half was diabolical. And the fans, saying they want 4-0, 3-0. Come on. I knew this was going to be a bad game. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's juju once again. Man had 0 chances all game, and he scored 2 goals, 2 jammy set pieces. One that was never a penalty, and 2 a free kick that Rashford will never ever score ever again in his career. And of course it had to be us in our backyard. Honestly, I can't be arsed. I literally cannot be arsed. You might say it's only the Carabao Cup, but it means more to me than that. Losing your streak to that piece of shit is different. Honestly, I actually have a hatred for Rashford because the guy is a dead baller. He's not even good. If it was Greenwood, if it was Martial, someone who's got actual sauce for Man United, I wouldn't actually mind. But it's Marcus Rashford. He's so overrated. He never turns up for the season. He turns up now and again, and he always scores against Chelsea. I cannot be asked. And what makes me annoyed as well is United didn't even deserve to win the game. I'm not saying we deserved it, but we played better football than them. That's twice now this season we've played better football and we haven't won. What are the odds of Rashford banging in that free kick from 30 yards? What are the odds? Knuckleball in it, top bins. What are the odds? This guy regularly, and I literally mean it, regularly hits it into the stands. He hits it into Rose Z every single fucking time. And this guy, for once, he takes a good free kick and it goes in the top bins. I mean, I'm done. Honestly, I'm done. How? This guy, every single free kick, there's memes about him. There's literal memes about him smashing it into fans' faces from 30 yards. This guy banged it in the top bins like a free kick, one of the best free kicks in world football. A free kick he will never ever score again in his career. An overrated sack of shit, and he just scored. I can't be arsed. I'm angry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm angry because nothing went our way. Nothing went our way. I want to talk about the ref in a minute because he was a different matter. But regarding Chelsea, there are some notable performances. Of course, there are some positives in this game. I thought Reece James, Pulisic, Gay, Zuma, these type of players, Gilmore, they had very, very bright games. I thought they were very, very fantastic. However, the rest of the team, no way. You look at the rest of the team, a negative performance. Batshuayi, yes, he scored a fantastic goal. I saw, it's a very typical Michy Batshuayi performance. You have a stinker the whole game. Your link-up play, your physicality is trash. But then you pluck out a goal out that way. This is what I mean. The guy's got techers. Like, he can finish anything. He's one of the most clinical finishers I've seen, definitely in the Premier League. He's so clinical. He's so deadly in the 18-yard box. It's not a typical Batshuayi goal, not going to lie. Long ball from Caballero, he heads it. He's all on his own. He charges 20 yards, beats 4 Man United centre-backs, and bangs it with venom into the far bottom corner, finesses it round. 1-1, you're thinking, yes, we're on the ascendancy. We can now push on to win the game. But no, what happens? Typical Chelsea Football Club. A moment like that, which was completely against the run of play, because after we got the equaliser, we were peppering him. When I mean pepper, we were literally peppering him. Chance after chance, cross after cross, link up, the urgency, the fans getting behind the team, the pace, the precision, Reece James getting to the byline, basically being that extra outlet on the right hand side, putting those dangerous crosses in, Alonso getting deadly as well, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic getting into the game, Mason Mount had just come on, was more active in between those lines, moving the ball, linking it up, being that midfield outlet, giving us a bit more of a creative spark, really pushing for the winner. And it's just annoying. And then stupidly, 2 clumsy challenges, and it cost us the game. I'm honestly not surprised. I am honestly not surprised, and it's just so frustrating. It really is. Like, how does this happen, man? Like, how? And against Man United, and the weird thing I found with this game as well is We didn't play well whatsoever, especially the first half. We did not put in a good performance. However, the 4-0, funnily enough, where we got, flattering scoreline at Old Trafford, in my opinion, we were the much better sides and we lost 4-0 here. We only lost 2-1. And even though we were the better side, if we didn't play well, the first half was atrocious. I'm not even gonna deny it. The first 10 minutes, the intensity, the hyper intensity, the pressing from the front three was superb. It was magnificent. It was flawless, and I thought that it was going to be the outlay for the rest of the game. However, after that, the next 35 minutes of that first half, it was all pretty much United. It was a very, very boring game. Lethargic passing, lackluster, a lot of misplaced passes. The amount of time we gave away stupid possession was unbelievable. And to be honest, we didn't deserve to be winning. We didn't deserve to be winning, but neither did Rashford. And now this is where I want to talk about the referee, because the referee for me was a diabolical shambles. Now, I don't like to blame the referee a lot because obviously there's context, there's reasons behind this. Obviously, no VAR in the game. But the penalty, in my opinion, is controversial, and there's a lot of people that may, argue that it is. And personally, I don't think it is. Yes, it's very clumsy from Alonso. I've got no clue why he's even making that challenge in the first place. There is no need. Guy was basically covering his position anyway. So even if he didn't make the challenge, Rashford was going away from the goal. It wasn't happening. It was a panic move from Alonso. You're in a panic situation, understandable, high pressure moment, but it's so clumsy. It's so stupid. Moves his leg. Yes, there's contact. However, for me, there's not enough contact for it to be a penalty. James completely looks for the penalty. He's dived slightly. He's looking for it. He's definitely looking for it. Yes, Alonso doesn't get the ball. Yes, there's a bit of contact. Yes, it's very clumsy for him. However, I do believe that, Daniel James, he's looking for the penalty. In my opinion, not a penalty. It's just honestly so frustrating. And then the second goal, another clumsy challenge for the free kick. There's no need. We have a good backline shape, a good way to basically shift him away. The idea when you're composed and calm is to shift the outlet to the right hand side away from your goal to deal with the danger. What do? We panic again and we give away a stupid free kick, and we give Rashford the opportunity to score a wonder goal, and it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating, and tactically I think Lampard got it wrong. The formation, I thought there had to be context behind it because it doesn't really make sense. Obviously Mason Mount coming on was a major boost. Why is Emerson not playing? I don't know. I want to wait to hear what Lampard says in his post-match press conference. I've got no clue why Emerson didn't play. He hasn't played for a while now. He's back to injury. He's on the bench against Ajax. Alonso was shocking. Gave away the stupid penalty. And he ruins so much crosses, so much build-up play. Because with Emerson, he's more pacey. He's more agile. He moves the play. He's so pressure-resistant on the ball. He can link up the play. Moving field. Alonso, he's so slow. He gives away the ball too much. Very, very slow as well when it comes to moving the ball, not getting back in time. Just brain dead completely. And he ruins our build-up play, our chance creation. And with Emerson down that left-hand side, it would have definitely benefited Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi. No service to Pulisic. And even when Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi were really good, being agile, being those inverted wingers, cutting in on their stronger foot, operating those half spaces, Batshuayi's touch and hold-up play was so poor that it ruined all our attacks. And I think that his wonder goal kind of covered up his disaster class. But I think, another positive, Jorginho again, fantastic interceptions, really good tackles. Him and Kovacic were fantastic, dictating the game, controlling that midfield, dominating United's midfield. Gilmour, very, very bright spark as well. Reece James, putting those dangerous crosses and being that wide outlet that we desperately needed. So, fair play to him. Like I said, Guy, so comfortable, got Teka, so comfortable on the ball, really bright spark. So, hopefully, more game time for him. Definitely got a bright future. And Caballero, penalty, you can't blame him. Was decent. Could he have done better for the Rashford goal? Maybe. I mean, it's all hindsight. If Kepa was in goal, could he have saved it? Again, all hindsight, potentially. But overall, it wasn't a tactical masterclass from Ollie. Both sides were poor. I believe we were slightly the better side. Both sides are poor. Ollie's juju magic worked again. We're now out of the Carabao Cup. I guess it means positives, less games to focus on. It's only a Tim Pot Mickey Mouse Cup if you want to look from a salty perspective. I guess less games. We're now in 3 competitions, FA Cup, Champions League and Premier League. So hopefully we can now really focus on really regaining our form and ensure that we kind of secure that top 4 spot in the Premier League. Maybe focus on Champions League because we're doing quite well. And obviously when the FA Cup starts in January. But yeah, kind of pick ourselves up, regain the form. Obviously it wasn't our first team, so that's the benefit as well. Unlucky, really, really frustrating, but just got to move on. If you did enjoy this review, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're on the Reddit. Make sure you hit the notifications to be notified for every time I do uploads, and comment down below your thoughts, opinions, in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.